Today I'm going to give you a look into one of the many side activities in Watch Dogs Legion, the Bare Knuckle League, right after this. Hey everybody, Sam here, also known as Mr. Stainless, and today I've got another Watch Dogs Legion video for you showing one of the side activities in the game, which is the Bare Knuckle League. It's basically just bare knuckle boxing that you're able to take part in throughout the city. Now this is just one of a number of side activities. I will be bringing some new videos as well, showcasing other side activities for you, so if you want to see when those go live, be sure to hit the subscribe button, but let's just jump straight into it. So this was one of the Bare Knuckle League fights that I took one of my recruits to go and take part in. Basically, while you're playing through Watch Dogs Legion, you'll have the opportunity to take part in a number of Bare Knuckle League matches. This is just one of 5 that I had the opportunity to take part in. It did say that there were a total of 5. I assume that there's going to be more than that in the actual game, and it could be the kind of thing that those 5 matches were the lower tier league matches, and then once I completed those, maybe 5 more could have spawned, but you can go back and keep taking part in these leagues as well. One thing I will say is that, I thought they were cool, but I thought that the variety in your moveset was quite limited. Now, it could be, even watching this footage back, I can see that there is a show controls button in the bottom right, but there isn't really, I found, a massive degree of variety in combo sets and your move sets. This isn't going to be like, a full-on fighting game just condensed down to like one area. As you can see, you've got an attack, a guard break, a dodge, and really a counter kind of parry option, which is what you'll see whenever the opponent goes to, there we go, that is the counter attack. Basically you'll press something like B if you're on on controller. You'll slow-mo dodge the attack, and if you time it right, you basically just give them a massive big sucker punch to the face, and it does a ton of damage. What you will find is that, much like early Assassin's Creed games, you can just turtle your way through all these Bare Knuckle League matches. Just wait for the counter attack. They do a ton of damage, and it's a really quick way in taking down your opponent. I think I actually maybe just use counters in this one. But one thing that does have variety is actually your opponents. So each of your opponents are going to bring certain little perks or quirks to your matches, whether that is that they have better combos, they do more damage, or as you'll see with the title card, they fight dirty. One thing that's, so this is the title card now, which is kind of what all of the matches lead up to. You'll kind of fight low tier enemies or NPCs, and then it finishes off with a stronger one. As you can see, this guy, Clay Hamilton, gained notoriety for his dirty fighting style, and we're going to see that showcased in the fight itself once I beat the crap out of him, basically. With all of these matches, top left, you'll have challenges. You can get some more Ito, which is the kind of cryptocurrency that you have in the game. It's not a massive amount, but it's a little extra kind of perk to kind of work towards. One thing I do want to say that's equally important for you to know about this side activity is that you have a wrestling ring or a bare knuckle ring in your DedSec hideout. It was not unlocked whenever I was playing through the game. I assume that perhaps once you gain notoriety or fame in the Bare Knuckle League, perhaps that opens up and you can then just take part in Bare Knuckle League matches in your own DedSec hideout. I'm not too sure, but something to keep an eye on. You do have a Bare Knuckle League in your DedSec hideout. Keep an eye out for that whenever you get your hands on the game. The coolest thing about this, he's gonna bring in his little weapon, like the Emperor in Gladiator, basically recreating this scene here. But I played, I think, maybe about 3 of the 5 Bare Knuckle League matches whenever I had my hands on with this game, and each of the title cards had different perks. One guy actually called in 3 other fighters to help him fight me in the title card match, which was actually, it was really fun. I kicked his ass as well, all of their asses. Yeah, he does a lot of damage with that melee, but again, it just kind of comes down to getting a couple of punches, and if you want to, just revert back to the counter move and just turtle up. I don't know if they're going to nerf that or expand upon your moveset whenever the game comes out, but just don't be going into the Bare Knuckle League expecting like a full-on fighting game. It's cool, it's good fun, but it's not overly expansive. But what I was wanting to say is that you can recruit any of the people that you fight in these matches. So, for instance, this guy who I've just beaten, who likes to fight dirty, that will be one of his kind of character perks. Whenever you are finished with the match, it'll kind of teleport you outside of the ring, and you'll have a panel where you get to inspect all the people that you've fought. And that'll give you a fuller rundown of what their individual perks are, and stats as well. From that, you can decide, so this is it here. From that, you can decide, yeah, I want to recruit some of these people, or no, I don't. Chances are what you're going to see is that most of the people that you have the opportunity to recruit from the Bare Knuckle League are going to be melee specialists or melee focused. Most of their stats and their perks are kind of going to revolve around that, which is what you would expect. So if you're playing Watch Dogs Legion and you're looking for somebody who's really good at melee fighting, head over to a Bare Knuckle League, beat some guys up, and then recruit them afterwards. But folks, that's another Watch Dogs Legion video for you today. I hope you found it helpful getting these little insights into the game before it launches. I'm going to try and bring you a couple more before the game releases. But in the meantime, why not head down to the video description, join my Discord, and come tell me what you're excited about Watch Dogs Legion there. But until next time, have a great week, and I'll speak to you all soon.